Okay, hello everyone. Thank you for joining today's Tips and Tricks webinar. Today's topic, as you can see, is on AI ops. Please use the Q&A chat if you have any questions during the webinar. We'll make sure we get to those. We have two resources on the phone here today. We have Edith, who is Customer Success Manager for Pro Support. And Raz Zilberman is also here in the background to answer some questions if we need him as a resource. He's a product manager in R&D. So, Edith, what do you have for us today?
Thank you, Robert. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. As Robert said, my name is Edith. I am a customer success manager, mainly in charge for Pro Support and AIOps. So today I want to present to you AIOps, which is a new product by Checkpoint. It's a monitoring product, and it is being sold as part of the AI bundle, which has some more additional features, but today we will focus on AIOps. So basically what we do with AIOps, we give you a real-time monitoring and alerting environment, monitoring and alerting system for your Checkpoint environment. So just before we start, I just want to give you a brief history of the monitoring product from Checkpoint. So we started with CP view, which is basically commands that you can type into your specific gateways and just see some metrics that you have on them. And then we have launched Skyline, which gives you more metrics, more usable metrics that you can actually leverage, but then you have to connect them to third-party solutions such as Prometheus or Grafana in order to actually be actionable about those metrics. And now we have AIOps, which really enables you, the customer, to be more proactive in your environment, handle issues as they happen or before they happen, and really provide you with a real-time monitoring of all your environment. And today I'll just give you a very short presentation, don't worry, and then I'll show you a demo of the product itself. So let's start with the presentation. So basically, again, we want you to be alert. We want you to prevent downtime. We think that's the main value which you are going to get out of AIOps. How do we do it? It's a unified platform. It's part of the Infinity platform. So if you are already using Infinity, that AIOps can really be helpful to you. You can leverage your system. We use actionable real-time monitoring. So we give you alerts for anything that happens in your environment that needs your attention. You get an alert and then you can act upon it. And we also use AI to give you predictive analytics. Basically, because we know your system, because we gather information every 15 seconds, we can detect anomalies in your system. And then you can see the anomalies and actually know if this is something that you expect to see, or this is something that you should really maybe, take care of. This is maybe something that is not yet an alert. This is maybe something that is not yet wrong, but it might be in the near future. So you should probably take a look at it and see. For the alerts themselves, they are divided by the severity. So you can get critical alerts, high importance alerts, medium alerts, or just informational alerts. And it's not just that we tell you what is wrong. We also give you, the problem definition. We tell you exactly why we think it went wrong. And we also give you the remediation steps. So sometimes it's going to be just a description, just the text of how we think you should fix it. Other times it will point you to the relevant SK. So we really help you to be as proactive as possible for your environment. Another cool thing that AIOps has is that you can connect it with Playblocks. So you don't have to log into the Infinity portal every day to see the alerts. you can integrate playblocks and then get the alerts directly to your Slack channel or Teams, email, or SMS. And again, this can really be helpful to you to be as proactive as possible with your environment and handle issues as they happen. That's the presentation itself. I'm stopping the share briefly so I can move to the demo.
Yep, we've got you here.
Yeah, you see my screen because I don't see as if it's sharing, but if you
Yep,
see it,
you're
then
sharing, you're good.
okay, great. So this is the environment. As you can see, I am in the Infinity portal. I have in my Infinity portal a tab here that says AIOps. And we have a few tabs here. We'll go one by one so we can review everything. So we have the overview, the asset dashboard, the alerts, and the gateways and servers. So let's start with the overview. That's the welcome page to your environment. That really gives you a basic health information for everything checkpoint in your system. So in my case, what's important to note is that my environment is virtual. So you may see things different slightly for your environment, which will use actual assets. So in my case, I have 19 gateways and servers. You can see that 10 of them are in good condition, and then 2 of them have some critical issues going on with them. And I have the details here. I can also click here and see the relevant alerts. We will see the alerts page later, so don't worry. And here we have just a basic breakdown of the top 5 assets that use the most memory utilization. So you can see which assets here take out the most memory or take the most disk and network, and also the most CPU usage. And this tab here, it shows you alerts over time, but it will change to health over time in the near future. So you can see the alert breakdown. You can see it by the assets. So you can see which one of your assets has the most alerts, or you can see it by the category of the alert. So you can see which category gives you the most alerts: hardware, system, blade status, etc. And you can also break it down by the severity, so critical alerts, high alerts, and medium alerts. So it really gives you a nice overview of the environment. You can also, my information here, it's displayed for the past week, but you can play with the time frame. You can see the information only for today, yesterday, a relative time range, which you can choose. And you can, if you want to add more assets once you have onboarded, then you can also click here and add more assets to your environment. And now, if you want, we saw the general overview of our environment, and now we want to take a deeper dive into specific assets. So we go here, and I'll change my environment briefly, just so I can show you some more details. So the asset dashboard really gives you a deeper dive into your environment. So you can have specific metrics per interface, not per interface, apologies, per asset. So you get just general information like the version, the IP address, uptime, things like that. And here you can see you can see the memory utilization, CPU utilization, disk utilization, all kinds of metrics that are important to see. And what's interesting is if, for example, I change the information for the past week, then I can see the memory utilization up to this point, right? Today is October 16th. And based on this data, then the dotted line shows you what we expect the memory utilization to be. So you can see that this utilization has the same. So this is, the utilization up to this point, and this is what we expect it to be. And this is how you can also detect anomalies, and we can also detect anomalies as they happen. You can also see network information, throughput, concurrent connections, connection drop, and so forth. Again, I want to remind that we gather information every 15 seconds, so everything is being updated real time, so you get real-time data. You can also see relevant interface information per the asset, so you can see it here. And you can see the more hardware information. I don't have data because my environment is virtual, but basically you are able to see temperature, timeline, voltage timeline, etc. If you want to see it in more detail, I can show you an example here. So yes, so you can see this is how it would show in your case, because you will connect actual assets. So you see a temperature timeline, voltage timeline, etc. And you can also see VPN information. So the throughput, the probe status, and so forth. So for every asset, it really gives you a deep dive and to see the relevant metrics. And now we go to the cool part of AIOps, and I will change my environment again. So now we see the alerts page. So as you can see, I have many alerts for my environment. So let's just look at some main example. System temperature. So as you can see, I have the description, what I saw, what is the issue, why do you see the alert, and also the remediation offer. It really gives you an explanation how you can fix it, and it points you to the relevant SK. You have some more basic details here. That alert is critical. Let's look at another example. A certificate, a VPN certificate that is about to expire. So this is a pretty straightforward alert. The alert is triggered because the VPN certificate expiration is approaching, and this is what I need to do in order to fix it. So obviously, if I want my VPN to keep working, I should probably handle this as soon as I can. And besides the alerts, we also give you insights. So this is where AI comes to play. So we give you insights. Basically, we detect anomalies in your system. So let's look at this anomaly. So the anomaly here is a CPU spike, which we detected. We tell you when it happened. We also give you the likely cause, why we think it happened. We give you the root cause analysis, so really some very detailed information on the anomaly. And we give you the recommendation. So this is what we recommend you should do. It's kind of similar to the remediation offers. So you can see some more details here and the related alerts. So this is the list of the alerts that we think are related. And this is the graph, so you can really see where the CPU spike happened. And you can also say if this was helpful to you or if it wasn't helpful to you. So if you choose either of those, then we get the information and we value every bit of feedback that we can get. We can take a look at another anomaly. So let's see this network drop. So again, the anomaly detected is a network drop. We give the root cause analysis, really detailed information of what happened. We give the recommendation, what we think you should do, the relevant alerts, and the graph that you can check and see for yourself. So as I said in the presentation itself, these are not necessarily things that are wrong. Maybe some of the insights or anomalies would be things that you would expect to see in your system, but some of them may not be. And it really gives you, a heads up before something actually happens in your system. And it's really the neat part about AIOps, if you ask me. The last tab is just basically the gateways and servers information. You can add more gateways here. You can remove them. You can reactivate them. It's pretty basic activities, not activities, actions that you can do in your system. So this is this tab. The onboarding itself should be pretty simple. So you should go to the admin guide, to the monitoring guide, go down to AIOps. Here you can see some more information about all the properties. And if you go to onboarding, then you have all the information here of how you can onboard, what are the prerequisites to be onboarded. Just in general, for your information, the lowest version that AIOps supports is R81.20. So if you go below that, AIOps will not work for you. We go down as R81.20, but it works best with R82. So this is important to note before you try and onboard. You have some more information here. And also, you have me. I'm the customer success manager. So if you're interested, if you want to try and onboard, if you want to try and use the product, you can onboard yourself. If you have issues, you can always reach out to me. Currently, we are in GA. So basically, it means that even if you don't have the bundle, you can use AIOps. And then actually check it out and see if you like it and if it's really useful to you. So I do recommend that if you have the relevant versions, that you go and install it. It really gives you a good overview of your environment. That's mostly all I had to say. So I will give the floor to any questions that you may have.
Sure, we got a couple for you. Let me see. Well, one question, is this in demo point or can we get a 30-day eval?
So it's currently not a 30-day evaluation. Basically, now it's open for everyone to install. So you can do the onboarding yourself and start using it. I think, and Raz, correct me if I'm wrong, I think at the end of the quarter, we will actually start enforcing the licenses, and then it won't be available for everyone anymore. But for now, you can onboard and start using the product.
Okay. And how is it licensed? By number of gateways that you're covering, or how is it licensed?
The license itself it's basically a bundle that you need to acquire. It's an AI bundle, so you also get AIOps, you get policy insights. Raz here can also probably elaborate more.
Let me try to answer the questions one by one that I see here. So let's go to the demo point, or can we do a 30 days eval? So it's already part of demo point, by the way, so you can see it. In terms of 30 days eval, yes, you can have the eval as for 30 days for the product, but it's again, as Edith just mentioned, for the entire new AI management bundle. It's not in only AIOps. AIOps not being sold a la carte. It's part of the bundle, and it's been sold with, as you said, Rob, per number of gateways that this management is managing. So the license is not per management, it's per gateway, it's per management, and per the number of gateways that this specific management is managing. This is the questions about demo point and eval. I will go back to the first question. Will AIOps only work on Infinity? So yeah, currently we are working only in Infinity. Part of the 2026 roadmap, we are working to include support as part of the management, like the Smart Console. So the data will be visible also through Smart Console. we're currently thinking about two different solutions. One of them is offline solution with only like similar to asset dashboard tab page without the AI abilities and alerts, because for it we need some backend availability. This is why we are thinking to split it into two solutions. One of them is a Smart Console offline solution, and one of them is Smart Console online solution that will include the same abilities that we have today in Infinity Portal. So this is the first question. And the third question is AIOps supporting Maestro? So yes, the security gateways are supported. By end of this quarter, we will add also support for the orchestrators themselves.
Okay. Let's see here. This covers Checkpoint products only, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Let's see. I know you mentioned earlier, you're just clearing the questions. You mentioned play blocks earlier. Can you just, give a quick definition of play blocks in case anyone's not aware what that is?
So yeah, I will give a short introduction to Playblocks. Playblocks is just imagine that you can build your own or take your out of the box automations and create some and connect some connectors to Infinity Portal like Slack, Teams, Jira, ServiceNow, or any other let's say task managers or immediate messaging abilities like webhook for Teams, and by predefined automations like out of the box automations that we have, or you can create your own automations. You can create like a dedicated flow of automations to create notifications for tasks in the task manager that will be specifically for in case of event or something that happening on your gateway, on your management, in Infinity Portal, etc.
To get another one here, is AIOps only for gateways, or will it be support for other solutions such as the Harmony line?
So we are working currently today, it's only quantum oriented, but we are working to expand the solution for additional product lines like CloudGuard network security gateways, like all CME data will be available. We are working to enrich it with SD-WAN data. We are working also with, as you said, Harmony line, Harmony SASE, operational monitoring will be added as well in the future.
I think that covers our questions. Anybody has any more, please type as I'm doing our outro here. Let's see. Razadit, thank you very much for the information. Let's see here. We'll send the follow-up email with any reference content and recording link for this session. Our next webinar will be in 2 weeks. You'll see an invitation for that soon. Just got a great thank you panel for a great session. So not a question, but a comment. So great job, everybody. Thank you, Calvin. And we'll see you here next time. So thanks for joining, and everyone enjoy your day. Razadit, thanks again. Talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Bye all.